All right, let's get this music turned down. Game going. How we feeling? We're coming off a win. Saints Patriots, very winnable game. We got a name for this guy now. This is Fred. Anytime something bad happens, Fred is gonna get smacked. He's a damn it doll. How we feeling though? Let's get a poll going. How you guys feeling about the game? There we go. I'm gonna have the poll on screen for like a minute. But should be a good game. Should be a good game. Drake May's a monster. It's a winnable game, but it's gonna be tough. Seems like there's a lot of Patriots fans in the Superdome. Don't like seeing that, of course. How's everything looking? Sounding? Audio sound good? Video look good? How's it looking for you guys? We also got to get red zone up here. That's what I'm forgetting. How's everything looking on your guys' end? Gotta mute that. Bring it down. It can go right there. How you doing, Jerry? See you in the chat. How's everyone doing? Let's get this game started. I don't know if they've done the coin toss yet. Saints got their starting offensive line back. Cesar Ruiz is back. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, we'll find out. Torricelli Simpkins is inactive. I could pull up the inactives list real quick. I don't think there's really anything surprising in terms of the inactives for the Saints. But this is what we got. Ugo's inactive, healthy. Everyone here is a healthy inactive except for Isaac Yiadom. Simpkins being inactive. Some of you might not like that, but kind of makes sense considering he's now like the fourth string offensive lineman with the Raidens back. Same with this guy. Christian Boyd, I want to see him get more playing time. Rajon Wright not playing is interesting considering Isaac Yiadom's hurt and no Ugo Amadi. So, yeah, those are the inactives today for the Saints. Nothing real surprising there. Looks like Christian Gonzalez is going to be playing today for the Patriots. He was questionable. Looks like he's going to be playing, which is obviously significant, but he does have a hamstring injury. So maybe you test it early on, see how strong that hamstring really is, get Shaheed matched up with him, take a shot downfield. All right, let's go. It's kickoff. It's a cool shot. They got Riley and Brazil leading the tunnel. Oh, we're just going back to commercial. Okay. Where is Chase Young? Yes, Chase Young is back today. He is playing today. He is active. So is Alvin Kamara. He was questionable, but he is playing as well. Yeah. Saints relatively healthy. Let's see what they can do. Trying to see if there's anything on the coin toss, because they don't really show that on TV. Not really game related, but we got some interesting news yesterday regarding the Saints and trade reports and the trade deadline. Alvin Kamara, big trade candidate, obviously, guys. a guy who people around the NFL are just going to talk about because why wouldn't they? But it doesn't look like he's getting traded. Shaheed, Radens, Pete Warner, and Granderson, other guys teams are calling about. Same with Chris Olave. Might have to do a video on that like on Tuesday or something, maybe Monday. We shall see, but that was pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm very interested, Ross and Carl, to see how Chase Young looks. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big Chase Young fan. Like, I didn't want to re-sign him, but he can make a difference. I'm big enough to know that he can make a difference. He's probably the best pass rusher they got on the edge, so he can definitely make a difference. That Justin Fields game with the Jets was atrocious. The Saints are receiving first. Saints will be on offense first from the looks of it. Justin Reed is leading the Who Dat chant today. Curious to see what the kickoff looks like. They got rid of Velus Jones this week. Taysom Hill was returning kicks during warm-ups. So Kendra and Taysom maybe. Mason Tipton is obviously an option. So is Rashid Shaheed. And here we go. Let's get a dub. Let's get a dub. It's going to be a tough game. I got Fred ready. Anything bad happens and Fred is getting smacked. There's Chase Young on the screen. Chase Young is playing. Patriots kicker wearing 36. Punter, I don't know who that is, but wearing 36 as a kicker or punter is nasty. It's nasty work. Looks like Mason Tipton and Kendra Miller are back to returning. Here we go. Can we get some better returns this week? You're not catching me with an ad, ESPN. Here's Mason Tipton to return. And Tipton gets to the 24. Not a great return. All right. Let's see what you got to. Let's see what you got to. I think they're going to hit on a deep shot this game. Again, like last week. I think they're going to hit on one. Devon Bailey's in the game. They're starting off shotgun. There's AK. He's definitely playing. All right, here we go. Rattler's going to throw it. He's going deep on the first play. He's got Olave. Yes! Already, we're in the red zone. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yes. First play. Rattler hits on it. First play. 53 yards on the opening play. Rattler was under some pressure and hit it. Flaga let up a little bit of pressure there. Didn't matter. Rattler hit Olave downfield. That's how you start. Pass was a little underthrown. If he leads him, that's a touchdown. I don't care. We're at the 22 now. Taysom's in motion. Kendra's in the backfield. Play action. Good fake from Rattler. Gets it out to Juwan. That's how you start a game, man. That's how you start a game. We're going to end this poll so it's not on the screen anymore for you guys. How many yards? That was 53 yards. Let's try and get that posted to Instagram real quick. Red zone's been the Saints' biggest struggles. Can they get it cleaned up a little bit? Can they get it cleaned up? They're at the 20, 2nd and 8. pitch to Alvin. He's got some space, and he picks up like 4 or 5 yards. That didn't look good to start, but got a few yards on that one. Third down coming up. We got to score a touchdown. We can't start the game off like that and not score a touchdown. Saints cannot. They always struggle in the red zone. There it is. They're in the bottom in the league in the red zone. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. 3rd and 4. This is very manageable. This is very manageable. They're at the 16-yard line. Rattler's shotgun. Patriots blitz off the edge. Rattler gets it off. Is that a flag? Incomplete. Rattler's looking for a flag. Doesn't look like they're going to get it. Man. You got to score a touchdown on that drive. You can't start off with a 53-yard bomb and then not score a tutty. Oh, Cooks was there. It looked like Cooks was possibly open. Come on, Groupie. Come on, Groupie. You got to make this. You got to make this. All right, he's got it. Points are on the board for the Saints. This red zone offense, man, they cannot score in the red zone. Juwan, I couldn't tell on the replay. Oh, y'all not catching me lacking with that ad. I couldn't tell with Juwan whether or not he was open. Let's get up let's get that Olave play up real quick. We can do this. I'm gonna have to like stagger it a little bit. The replay's gonna look a little weird. But here we go. This is the play. Shotgun. This corner showed blitz early. That let Rattler know that he had a one-on-one with the safety in Olave, and that's just a mismatch like every day of the week. Felt a little bit of pressure. Good job from Rattler stepping to the side and then stepping up, not being fazed by it. Goes downfield to Olave. He hit him. If he just had a little bit more touch on it, if he could lead him, that is a touchdown to start the game. If he just leads him a little bit, the pass was just a slightly underthrown. But, yeah, that's how the Saints started off the game. Big play to Chris Olave. Good to see him getting involved. Too bad they can't do anything in the red zone, though. It's too bad they cannot do anything in the red zone. Y'all like those replays? I can't show the full thing or my channel's going to get chopped, but I can like pause it like frame by frame, drag it a little bit. You guys like those replays? I think it's pretty cool that we can do that. If Rattler threw a low in front of Johnson, yeah. I'm not saying it wasn't. It looked like Cooks was a little bit more open than Juwan, in my opinion. Hey, didn't I say literally like 10 seconds before that Olave deep shot, I was like, I think they're going to take a deep shot this game. I think they're going to hit on one. I think they're going to get one. And then there's Chris Olave. And then there's the 53-yard gain. Want to see a little bit more of that. Keep doing the replays. I'll do what I can. The replays are fun. What's up, Donald, Jason? Replays are nice. Yeah. I really wish we could show the games, but that's basically as close as we can get to doing that. Tyler Warren scored. I got him in fantasy. All right. This is the real challenge. This Patriots offense, they got like a mini Josh Allen right now with Drake May. So let's see if the defense can get a stop. Defense has I wouldn't necessarily say they've been great this season. All right, here's the kick, and that's a touchback. That is a touchback. Here comes Drake May, coming off a huge win, beat Josh Allen. Will Campbell, he's back in Louisiana, too. Is Chase Young in? I can't see yet. Chase Young is in. He's at the top. They're going to start off with a run up the middle. And he gets 5. That's Stevenson. What happened to the rookie Henderson? Trevion Henderson? There we go. Yeah, we got to lock up Stephon Diggs. We do not like that guy. We do not like him. 2nd and 5 for the Patriots. They're still under center. Chase Young is on the field. They run a draw play. There's Brian Brzee and Demario Davis. Brian Brazee's been looking awesome this year, man. Run defense is better. He just has to do a better job of finishing plays. Like right there, he got in the backfield, made initial contact, slowed him down, but didn't make the tackle. If he wants to get paid bigger money and be an impact player, he's got to finish up these plays. Luckily, he's got Demario Davis right behind him to finish him up. To clean them up for him. Good start for the defense. We got a 3rd down, though. We got a 3rd down. Quincy Riley is at the top. Drake May's going to throw. There's some pressure. Dumps it off. Wide open is Kayshon Boutte. Looked like Kool-Aid tripped or slipped or something. He was on the ground. Damn it. It's Fred's fault. It's Fred's fault. Did Kool-Aid just slip? Did Kool-Aid just slip? Damn it. All right. They're close to midfield. They're going to go play action. Saw that one coming. Drake May's going deep. He's got a wide open man. And that's a touch. What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? Whose man was that? Sinker was there. Was that his man? Did Sinker get cooked? What the hell? What the hell? That's on both. Sinker got cooked on that route. Fuck. It's Fred's fault. Damn it. Damn it. Come on. Quincy Riley and Jonas Sinker getting smoked. Well, there's Drake May. There's Drake May. Let's see if we can get a replay. Oh, that's annoying. Sinker played that horribly. Here we go. We don't get the good replay of it. Get to play action. This is a crazy throw from Drake May with Demario Davis getting pressure in his face. And just wide open. I don't have the clip, but Sinker just got his hips turned the wrong way and got cooked. It looked like they're in man coverage and Quincy Riley just kind of gave up on the route, I think. Let me see if I can find the other angle of it. The other angle, you can see clearly what happens, but I don't think they're going to show it on Twitter. Oh, that's not a great start defensively. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Get this ad out of here. Oh, man. That's brutal. Last week you started to play Halo when you came back. Maybe. If it works, it works. Man, that's tough. That's how you take the life out of the Superdome. That's like what Rashid Shaheed did to the safety last week to the Giants. Except that happened to Sanker this time. Brutal. See, that's part of a play where you're like thinking he's a rookie. We're talking about Sanker like we talking about Rattler. What do you mean? It's a tough play for a Sanker to let up, but that's just one of those plays a rookie's gonna have to learn how to cover. All right, offense is back on you. It's back on you, offense. Can we score a touchdown? Can we get in the red zone and score a touchdown? Hell, don't even got to get in the red zone to score a touchdown. Just can you score? And Tipton's going to return it. He's got some space. He's hitting the outside. Not a whole lot there. He gets to like the 27. All right. I miss watching Kendra Miller return kicks. He was so good at them. Damn. Justin Fields completed 9 passes today and was sacked 9 times. That's crazy. Let's get an answer back. Kendra's in with Rattler. They're in the shotgun. They got Shaheed in motion now. They're going play action. Good protection. He dumps it off to Kendra Miller, who picks up 3 yards, and there's a flag. Did not look like it was anything on the offensive line. That's a flag on the Patriots. Illegal contact. Illegal contact. Fred lives to see another day. I don't know who that guy is. Zach Kerr? Kerr? All right. 1st and 10 from the 32 for the Saints. They give it to Kendre, who picks up a few yards. Did Trevor Penning get someone on his ass? I just saw Trevor Penning with a defensive lineman on the ground. No. The guy tripped. Trevor Penning did not. McCoy gave a pancake. This is Fred. This is anything bad happens. Fred is like the emotional, pissed off doll. All right, here we go. Rattler's gonna throw. Rattler escapes the pocket. Nice job, and he's got a first down. That didn't look good at first, but good job from Spencer, escaping for the first down. Let's see who let up that pressure. I don't think anyone actually gave up pressure. The pocket was just collapsing a little bit, but O-line looked okay. Rattler keeps it, gets it out to Foster Moreau. I think that's his first catch of the season. Get to see that. Foster Moreau's underrated, man. I love Foster Moreau. This is Fred. Anything bad happens, Fred gets smacked on the desk, thrown across the room, punched, slapped. He's basically the emotional support damn it doll. They give it to Kendra Miller for the first down. New England territory. Got a good drive going. The Saints offense can move the damn football. They just can't score in the red zone, and they can't make kicks. Yeah, that was a great fake, Victor. I thought that was a run. And there's an injured Patriot on the field. Yeah, that fake from Rattler was awesome. I thought it was a handoff. Oh, the commentators did not seem to like that injury. I don't want to see it. Luckily, I missed it. But I'm assuming it wasn't very good. Did George Pickens just do something crazy? I think he hurdled someone. These ads are not going to catch me lacking. That was nasty. Let's see. What did George Pickens do? Good catch. And then hurdled some. Oh, good Lord. George Pickens is going to get paid big time. George Pickens is going to get paid big time. Harold Landry's, yeah. Landry's the guy who's hurt. I don't think it was a... It sounds like it was a nasty injury. I didn't want to see it. Luckily, I missed the replay. They got a Kendra Miller going pretty early this game. Love to see that. I'm the number one Kendra Miller fan. Oh my god. Oh. Dak Prescott almost just pulled off a crazy ass play. Let's see what's going around the NFL. Steelers up 3, Chargers up 3, Colts up 7-0. That's about it. Panthers up 3-0 on the Cowboys. Has Taysom been out there yet? I think I saw him in on one play. I think he was in on the first drive, the first red zone play. Kendra Miller is hurting people out there. I didn't see what happened, but I think the dude's leg just like tore. I don't know if that's Kendra or if someone rolled up on his leg. All right, we are back now from commercial. Doesn't look like they're having to cart him out, or if they did, they already did it. No, they're getting lined up. All right, here we go. Harold Landry's walking off. If it's as bad as I thought it was going to be, I didn't think he was going to walk it off. There's Taysom in at tight end. Rattler, quick pass out to Kamara. Nice catch. Rattler getting that ball out quick. Second and 4. Nice to see AK involved in the passing game. Looks like Jack Stoll is in at tight end. We got Olave and I think Cook's in at receiver. AK's the back. Olave's in motion. They give it to AK. And AK's got a first down. This is your reminder to drink some water. Stay hydrated. Another first down for the Saints. We haven't seen them go no huddle or tempo yet. That's interesting. Usually they're doing that every other play. AK still in the backfield. He's still in. Similar formation. This time Shaheed's in motion. They pitch it, pop past the Shaheed, and he gets like back to the line of scrimmage. That really didn't get anywhere. Those plays haven't worked this season for the Saints. Hyperextended knee. Yeah, that pop pass doesn't work for the Saints. I bet they're setting that up to run a big play later, but that pop pass, every time they ran it this season, it just doesn't work. 2nd and 10 from the 32 now for the Saints. Got to score a touchdown here, man. We can't keep getting so close just to kick a field goal. Shaheed's in motion. Here we go. We're going to throw. Rattler quick out route to Shaheed. Picks up 5. Christian Gonzalez on the tackle. There's Tyler Shuck picking up Shaheed. We got a 3rd and manageable now. Rattler getting the ball out quick. Getting 5 easy yards. Always going to take 5 yards. Christian Gonzalez, good cornerback. Just dealing with a bunch of injuries. All right. 3rd and 5. Rattler to throw. Stepping up, zipping it. He's got a man. That's Devon Vele, first down, and there's a flag. There's a flag. Damn it. We finally see Vele get involved. They call holding on Kelvin Banks. Damn it. Let's see this flag. Let's see this flag. I don't know if that's holding. I don't know if that's... Okay, from that angle, that's holding. From that angle, that's holding. All right, now we got 3rd and 15. Damn it, dude. That was such a good play. Stepping up, finding the open zone. All right, 3rd and 15. Don't run a screen. Rattler dumps it off to Alvin. And they're going to settle for the field goal. That was like an 8-yard gain. It's like when they get in 3rd and 15, 3rd and longs, they just get halfway there and they'll punt it or take a field goal. We got to see a touchdown, man. That's a killer penalty from Kelvin Banks. All right, groupie. Will you make this one? It's 48. Kick is good. All right, Saints. They're moving. They're scoring points. It's just not touchdowns. They cannot score points once they get inside the 30. Did you guys think that was a flag? I understand why it was a flag, but, I mean, Kelvin Banks, I mean, you could call... Kelvin Banks had a play like that last week, and it wasn't a flag. Like, you could call it either way. That came out, yeah. That kick was a duck. It didn't look great. Let's go up a little bit more. There we go. You're going to go for it, Victor? What was it, like 4th and 6 or something? It should be 14-7. The Saints should have one touchdown at a bare minimum. At a bare minimum. One touchdown. They just cannot score in the red zone. It looked like they were in prime position right there with that pass to Vele. But, killer penalty from Kelvin Banks. Trying to see if I could find that footage of the Devon Vele play. I don't see it. Blake Groupie 2 for 2 so far today. I guess that's good for him. He's kind of in a little stinker right now. I want him to be good, but I don't know if he is. I'll say this, man. Every week the Saints offense outside of that Seattle game, they move the football. They get downfield. They'll move it. Literally, though, right when they get into field goal range, when they get to that 30-ish yard line, they can't do jack shit. And I don't know. I think it's just a collective effort. QB needs to be better. Play calling needs to be better. Blocking, discipline, less penalties. All of it needs to be better. But there's a crazy ass stat out there that runs inside the 5-yard line. The Saints only have one. That's pretty wild. They got to fix this red zone. You traded for Devon Vele. We just saw him get involved in the red zone. Obviously, didn't count, but we gave Derek Carr so much shit for his inability to score in the red zone. I mean, people need to... I think there should be a little bit more blame on the red zone struggles just for everyone in general, not just Rattler. Yeah, Moore's play calling in the red zone needs to be better. I thought it was solid, actually. Just now, Vele had that big play, but that holding called it back. And then that opening drive when they were in the red zone, they had like I'm trying to remember, a run, play action bootleg, and then the incomplete pass. So, I don't know. They got to get it fixed. It's bad. Looks like we're getting ready for kickoff. Someone on Miami just scored. I don't know who that is. Groupie, hit it in the landing zone. And he did. They are going to return it. Someone make a tackle. And Isaiah Stallbird and Chris Rumpf on the tackle. All right. Yeah, you can't score with stupid penalties. I get that. That's why I'm just saying the entire process and unit in general needs to be better in the red zone. Everybody. There's not one person I'm looking at and saying they're the only good player in the red zone. I mean, maybe Devon Vele, but that's about it. All right, 5 minutes left in the first. New England is at, where were they at? The 30, 31? No Chase Young on this play, doesn't look like. Drake May's going to throw. Has a ton of time. Has an open man and Pete Warner with a nice hit. They pick up a few yards. Oh, Bryce Young just got picked off. Oh, yeah. This is the Dolphins play I was just talking about. A-Kane, okay. Vele needs more. I agree. Get Vele one-on-one. I think he's going to come down with it more likely than not. All right, 2nd and 5 now for the Patriots. Chase Young is not on the field. Drake made a throw under some pressure. He gets a yard or so. Looked like the Saints were possibly going to close in on a sack. All right, 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2. Let's see if the defense can get a stop. I'd love it for the defense to get a stop. Get the offense back out there. Get a 3 and out. Be great momentum. They're in the shotgun. Granderson and Cam Jordan are in. No Chase Young. Looks like they're going to throw it. They got basically an empty backfield. That's what it looks like. Drake May is under some pressure. A ton of time. He's going downfield. Why is he wide open? Touchdown, Patriots. What the hell? Can we see the coverage? How did he get so damn open? Was that Alontae Taylor leaving his man? Then Sanker misses a tackle. Quincy Riley takes a bad angle and they score. Horrible. Oh, there's a flag. Did they call it back? They're calling pass interference? Did they call it back? Oh. What the hell is going on? Is it PI on the Patriots or the Saints? What the hell just happened? Someone explain what the hell just happened. What? What? I'm gonna take it. I don't see. Man, the Saints might have just got a big ass break. They're calling it on Diggs? What a fucking break. This is hilarious. We finally caught a break. All right, 3rd and 12. We'll take it. If I'm the Patriots, I'm pissed. If I'm being honest, I didn't see jack shit. But I don't give a fuck. We're going to take that. Is it that extension right there? I'm not pissed. I'm just trying to understand. Did we... From last week's roughing the... Yeah. You know what? Shitty calls happen. Look, Mike Vrabel just hit that dog meme. Oh my god. We caught a break. Good. I don't care. I swear if they get a first down here, dude, you can't let up a first down after all that. You can't get that lucky of a break and let up a 3rd and 12. Isaiah Stallworth's in the game. That's interesting. Drake May's going deep, testing Quincy Riley, and there's a flag. Are you going to call... They're calling PI on Quincy Riley? The ref can't even face the right way. That's not pass interference, dude. Damn it. What is up with these refs, man? Last week and this week, absolutely horrible. I mean, ball doesn't lie, I guess. I mean, they're supposed to have a touchdown anyway. Damn it. Midfield, they run it, first down, 7 yards. What a freaking sequence of events. You get a touchdown. Then they throw a pass interference call like 10 minutes after the touchdown. And then that pass interference doesn't even exist. And then on 3rd and 12, they call PI on Quincy Riley. And that wasn't even PI. Which, I mean, if ball doesn't lie, they should still have the football or at a touchdown. But, man, that's insane. All right, 2nd and 3. Drake May pitch. And Pete Warner. And I don't know who 90. And there's a flag. Oh, my God. Holding on defense? Okay, yeah. That's an actual flag I can agree with. Oh my God, dude. I just want to watch him play some damn football. What's up with all these freaking flags and shit? Sorry for the... It's Fred's fault. It is Fred's fault. Anything bad that happens ever, Saints-wise, is Fred's fault. All right, 2 minutes now. 1st and 10, Drake May. Pump fakes under some pressure. Dumps it off. Chase. And, oh my God. It looked like Chase Young was about to get a strip sack, and Drake May just pulled some tomfoolery magic out of his ass. That's like some Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes crap you see. How? How does he know? How did... That's insane. That's an absurd play from Drake May. That's freaking absurd. All right, 2nd and 1. There's the run. And first down. Oh my God. Need a turnover? Yeah. A sack. A turnover. Force an incomplete pass. Do something. I don't know. There's been like one good play for this defense today, and it was that TFL. I don't even know if they forced an incompletion today. Drake made a throw. Fakes the screen under some pressure. Stepping up. Going downfield. And did Kool-Aid pick it? They're called... I don't know if that's a touchdown. They're fighting for that ball. Kool-Aid has it. That's a pick. That's a pick. That's an interception. Kool-Aid has the football. I don't know. I don't know if that's a TD. I also just want the ball back. Good Lord, man. This secondary is getting tested, man. This is disgusting. Quincy Riley with the defensive pass interference. Sanker giving up a big touchdown. Alontae leaving his man wide open. Kool-Aid getting cooked on that play. Their game plan obviously is just to throw at the young guys. So yeah, Ty goes to the receiver. I know. I just wanted the football. Damn it, Fred. It's Fred's fault. Time for Halo like last week. Yeah, maybe. It's getting this game could get ugly really fast. This game might get ugly really fast. Like if the Saints offense like doesn't score here, it could get ugly. That's just an awesome throw from Drake May too. Like that's good coverage from Kool-Aid. That is good coverage. It's just an awesome freak. Drake May is maybe just that guy. Drake May might just be him. He is. Like he's a really good player. Here's the return, and they're whistling it dead. And short of the landing zone. The Saints are going to get it like the 40, right? All right. If we're starting at the 40 freaking yard line, we got to score a touchdown, man. If we're starting at the 40 freaking yard line, we got to score a touchdown. Missed opportunities. Here we go. Rattler misses to Olave. Down the field to Vele. Big play, but there's a holding. Okay. Offense. Touchdown, please. Let's speak it into existence. Touchdown here on this drive. Rattler gives it to Alvin. And Alvin picks up six yards. Solid play to start. Looks like that's going to be the last play of the quarter. I don't think we acknowledge that we basically got Mr. Beast as a head coach. Like he looks like Mr. Beast. They're lined up. I doubt they're going to run the play. They almost got him to jump. Okay. That is the end of the first quarter. Let's pull up this real quick. All right, we got some replays to show. This was the PI that they called. Oh, you can't see it. There we go. This is the PI that they called, which called back that touchdown, which didn't matter because they scored like 2 plays later anyway. I'm assuming that the extension, but like Kool-Aid's also holding him. It's a wild penalty though. It's a wild penalty. I wouldn't have thrown that. And then this is the DPI on Quincy Riley. He makes contact. He makes contact with them. But I don't know if that's PI. I don't know if that is pass interference. And the ball was overthrown and incomplete anyway. Do you got anything else? This is the only good play the Saints have had on defense today. This is the only good play they've had on defense. That Brian Brzee getting in the backfield. Just got to finish up the plays a little bit better. Luckily, DeMario was able to clean it up. But outside of that, we got not a whole lot to show highlight-wise. Not a whole lot of not a whole lot of highlights in this game. The ball wasn't catchable. That's what I thought too, but um, what was I gonna say? From that angle, it didn't look catchable. I don't know if the ball sailed out of bounds or if it was 10 yards ahead or something, but um, yeah. Thought we cleaned up our penalties. How many penalties do the Saints have today? Where is penalties at? Saints have 3 penalties. They have a PI, a holding, and a... I don't remember the other penalty. They have a defensive pass interference. They have a holding penalty on Kelvin Banks. I don't remember what that other penalty was. Oh, defensive holding on Bullard. That's what it was. Gamecast. All right. All right. Here we go. Second quarter. Hopefully this one is a little bit better than the first. Kendre Miller's in the backfield. Taysom's at fullback. They give it to Kendre, who's got a first down. Feed Kendre Miller. Feed Kendre Miller. You got a first down. Good way to start off the second quarter. Only one receiver on this one. Are they setting up a deep shot? Play action. Rattler's got time. He's going to scramble, somehow escape for like 2 yards. Avoids a sack. The deep shot definitely wasn't there. And he got 2 yards. A yard or two. I want to see a replay of it, but they're not going to show it. Bryce Young. T-Mac wide open. They're looking for that deep shot. It just wasn't there. Rattler's got to pull the trigger. I want to see the replay and see if the guy... Oh, no. No. Kelvin Banks is hurt. No. No. Let me see if I can see any updates. That's horrible, dude. Kelvin Banks hopped up quickly and he's walking off under his own power. I guess that's a good sign as opposed to him being carted off or anything. He's going into the blue injury tent. Dude, he can't be hurt, man. Can you announce booty calls? That's funny to say. I'll do my best. I don't know what... Is he number 9? Dude, Kelvin Banks getting hurt is horrible. Like that. Asim Richards is in at left tackle. Oh my God. Kelvin Banks getting hurt is That like just took the breath like out of the building in the stream, dude. Asim Richards is a natural left tackle, so hopefully he's a little bit better. Oh my god. Oh, it looks like Puka might be hurt now too. That's horrible. 2nd and 9. You know they're blitzing that left side. Rattler to throw, play action, under pressure immediately. He finds Shaheed for a first down. Nice job there. Yeah, Kelvin Banks. Okay, let's see this injury. They're showing the Kelvin Banks injury. Oh, looked like his right knee might have hyperextended. Quick snap, pitch to Alvin Kamara. It looked like Kelvin knee might have just hyperextended, took an awkward step. There he is on the side. Listen, do not rush him back. I'm okay playing the rest of the game without him. Do not rush him back and force him to play, and then he misses the rest of the season. He is the one guy who you need to play this season, like the entire year. Him and Flaga. Those are your two guys. 2nd and 6 from the 27. Rattler to throw. Has some time. He's stepping up. Fires. Has Chris Olave for a first down to the 20. Good connection there. It shouldn't matter because Rattler gets the ball out fast. Well, yeah, but also like Kelvin Banks has been really good this season. Like Kelvin Banks has been really good. Like I'd rather have him than Asim Richards. But if I'd much rather him miss the rest of this game and maybe next week as opposed to missing the whole year to play in this game. 1st and 10 from the 20. Rattler gives it to Alvin. AK's got 3 yards. Did Asim Richards just put someone on his ass on that play? Did Asim Richards just give a pancake? Asim Richards didn't really get a pancake, but he put a guy on his ass. Harold Landry's back out there after it looked like his leg was cooked earlier. He probably got... Oh, Kelvin Banks is back out there. Please don't tell me that you're like... Whatever. Devon Bailey's in. Olave's in motion. Rattler keeps it. He's got a blocker and Moreau out in front, and Rattler's got a first down. I want to see some more read options with Spencer Rattler. First and goal now. Come on. We got to get a tutty, man. Got to get a tutty. Rattler gives it to Alvin. And AK picks up 3 yards. Gets near the 5. All right, Booty's number 9. Okay. If I see number 9 make a catch or something, I'll do my best to say it. 2nd and goal. The Saints have 1 run inside the 5-yard line this season. Vele is not in. Rattler gives it to Alvin Kamara, and Kamara gets to the 2. Is this Taysom Hill territory? 3rd and goal from the 2. You got Kendre, Taysom, and Alvin. You got 3 options. Just keep running it. Just keep running it. Taysom Hill's coming in onto the field. I think we all know what's coming. I see Taysom Hill. I see Kendre Miller. And, oh, they're going under center. Are they? No, they're not. They're going to the typical Taysom pack. No, this is empty backfield. This is not the typical Taysom. Kendre's in motion. Taysom rolling out right. Taysom is in. Let's go. Taysom Hill is back. Taysom Hill, man. That's awesome. What a play call and what a play design from Kellen Moore. That's awesome, dude. Taysom Hill. We scored. I love that play call. Kendra in motion the other way. Look at the blocking from Foster Moreau. You got Talise Fuaga out there, one-on-one. Fuaga with a great block. That's awesome. Touchdown. Let's get some celebration emojis going on. I don't know if you guys can see that. We got a touchdown today. And Groupie's kick is good. We're back to a 1-point game. Let's get some W's in the chat. Taysom tutties. I'm going to try and get it posted real quick to Instagram, and then I will try and pull up the replay if we got time. I got to get it posted very quickly. I'm not seeing anything there. Let's see if I can get a photo real quick. Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill, touchdown. Love to see it. That was an awesome play design, man. And they initially lined up in a goal line formation, and then they went to empty backfield. That's crazy. Then you get Kendra in motion the other direction, like they're about to run a screen. I'm trying to hurry up and get this thing posted so we can pull up the clip. I need someone to post it. Someone on Twitter, please post it. There we go. 1-point game. Do we think the defense can get a stop? I'm going to say no. But do we think the defense gets a stop here? D-line got to get there. They were close a few times. Chase Young was about to get a strip sack, and then Drake May pulls some magic out of his ass, and then there's a few other times where they just sucked. Am I from New Orleans? No, I'm from California. Hell to the Taysom Hill touchdown. All right, that's posted. We're about to be back from commercial. Let's try and get this thing up real quick. All right, here we go. We got the play up. You can see it. Empty backfield with these players is crazy. You got 3 tight ends. You got Kendra right there. Sending Kendra in motion. They're going to think that's a screen. Good block right there from Moreau. Fuaga gets out there. Gets a good block. Good enough block, at least, for Taysom to cut back inside for his first touchdown of the season. His second game back. Love it. I wish I could have gone a little bit more in detail, but we are back from commercial. So that's that. All right, here we go. Groupie kicks it into the landing zone. Here's the returner. He's got some space. This special teams, man. This special teams is not good. Gonna check in on fantasy football real quick. The Saints and Patriots is the highest scoring game so far. What part of Cali? Monterey area? I don't know if you're familiar with Monterey area. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Quincy Riley's at the bottom. Alante in the slot. They're going to run it. And he picks up 4 yards, 4 or 5 yards. Yeah, I live at the moment in California. From California, born here, everything like that. Pat's O-line ain't good. I think they're good. They got Will Campbell, who's been a monster this season. I'm surprised some of you guys are from Cali, or at least in Cali. All right, 2nd and 6. Patriots under center. Another run. That's Stevenson. Just got a text for a promo. So sorry if I'm a little distracted at the moment. Just trying to get everything going. All right, 1st and 10 for the Patriots after a run. Alonte's in the box. They're going play action. Drake May, ton of time out wide, and he's got a first down to Hunter Henry. Damn it. Check it out. All right, Drake May, 6 of 6 for 115 yards. Good Lord. Goodness gracious. No incompletions for Drake May today. They run it, and they got a few yards. Pete Warner on... No, Danny Stutzman on that tackle. Danny Stutzman got a tackle. He was in. Okay. Danny Stutzman, what do you know? Gets a tackle on a running play. Who would have thought about that? All right, 2nd and 7. Danny Stutzman is in there. No Pete Warner. It's DeMario and Danny Stutzman. Okay. Danny's in. So is Chase Young and Granderson. Under center. Play action. Chase Young off the edge. Almost got there. DeMario chasing Drake May down. Is that grounding? No, that's not. Man, that's the thing with Chase Young. He will get a pressure, but he won't finish the damn play. Last season, he was like top 10 in pressures, but had 6 sacks? Look at this. He's in prime position to make a sack. He just doesn't. That's the thing with him. He's almost a man. You got if man, you got slant man. Chase Young is almost a man. 3rd and 7. Can we get a stop, please? Can we please get a stop? Please. We haven't gotten one all day. Stephon Diggs in the backfield. They run it. And Brazie's there with the run stop. Brazie's looking like a dude, man. Kings of the... Yeah. Chase Young is the king of the almost sack. Brian Brazie's looked good this year, dude. It looks like he's starting to put it all together. 4th and 7. That run was interesting. It looks like they're going for it. That's what I was thinking too. If you're going to run the ball there, you're probably going for it no matter what. They're 7 of 8 on 4th downs this season. That's a pretty good rate. Quincy Riley at the bottom. Kool-Aid looks like one-on-one at the top with Stephon Diggs. Oh, botch snap, and the Saints are getting the ball in Patriot territory. Yes. What is it with the Saints' luck? I'm taking that. Let's go. That's awesome. Last week, the Jackson Dart dropped snap. This week, the Patriots botched. No, Jackson Dart's dropped fumble. This week, the Drake May botched snap. We're taking that all day. Let's see if it's posted anywhere. Might want to post that on IG. Considering how explosive the Patriots offense has been today, this game is a lot closer than I think it probably should be. Let's be honest. Can we get another tutty here? We only got 40 yards to go, 40, 50 yards to go. Let's get a touchdown. Another touchdown. I want to see Rattler air it out. Let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. Are you thinking we score a touchdown here, or is it going to be another field goal? Another field goal drive? You're thinking TD? TD, TD. All right, who's scoring? Let's get some predictions in there. If the Saints score a touchdown, I'm going to say... I'll say I'm going Chris Olave. If the Saints score a touchdown, it's going to be to Chris Olave. We got Vele, we got Taysom, we got Olave, AK. I think Kendra should be an option too. Doesn't look like the botched snap is on Twitter. I wanted to post that clip, but I don't think it's there. I also wanted to show it too. You got Kendra, Shaheed, AK. Gonna need touch. Yeah. If the Saints want to win games, they need to score touchdowns. Be better in the red zone. Carl Granderson credited with the sack on that play. Good, because he got gypped of one last week. Taysom in motion. Rattler out wide to Olave. And Olave's got 9 yards. Are they giving him the first? I see Mason Tipton being substituted in. Hopefully we see a Kendre Miller run right here. Kendre Miller is in. They're in the I formation. One receiver, and that is Mason Tipton. 2 tight ends. They give it to Kendre Miller. He stopped. He didn't get it. That's the first time this season Kendre didn't get a yard. That's wild. First time this season Kendre didn't get a yard. I think. I mean, it feels like that's the first time. All right, 3rd and 1. I feel like we're going to go for this no matter what. Maybe we sneak it right here. Rattler sneaked it a few times this season. We can sneak it for a first here. Kendre's in the fullback. And they do sneak it. Rattler's got it. Spencer Rattler's got the first down. Talking about Spencer Rattler. He's played a good season so far. They're back under center. Kendre's in the backfield. We can run it with Kendre. They don't. They go play action out wide to Chris Olave, who picks up 5 yards. They're getting Chris Olave involved quite a bit today. I like it. Get Olave feeling good. You want to get that guy involved in your offense. 2nd and 5. We're at a 3.5 minutes left to go in the game. We're talking about Spencer. No matter what happens with Spencer Rattler, I think the Saints, that 5th round pick was a hit. Olave's in motion. Play action. Rattler dumps it off to Chris Olave, who's in the flats, and he picks up 2 yards. There's a penalty. What is the penalty? Illegal contact on the Patriots. Is that an automatic first for the Saints? Mike Vrabel does not like that. Let's see the replay. Yeah, I think that's illegal contact. I don't care. I'm taking the 5 yards. All right, 1st and 10 for the Saints. Are they in the red zone? They are just outside the red zone. They're at the 26. All right, first down. About 3 minutes left. Taysom's in motion. Taysom back in motion. They give it to Alvin Kamara. That goes nowhere. Eric McCoy, was he limping on that play? It looked like he grabbed at something. It looked like Eric McCoy might have grabbed like his wrist or something. Second and 11. Let's get a touchdown, guys. We got to be able to score at this part of the field. Vele is in. Olave's in motion. Rattler has time. He looks, and there's Chris Olave again. In that open zone. They're getting CO2 involved quite a bit today. I love it. Looks like they're going to take it to the 2-minute warning. Looks like they might try and draw them off sides. It's 3rd and 4, 205, 204, 03, 2, 1. 2-minute warning. All right. While we are at a commercial break, let's drink some water, guys. Hydration break. Yeah, Spencer's been good. He's having a good game. Just got to score in the red zone. Right now, that is my biggest issue with him. You got to be able to score in the red zone. It's not all on him, but he's part of it. Maneuvering the pocket, yeah, he's been excellent. Maneuvering the pocket, escaping, finding guys, getting the ball out. We got a, 3rd and 4 coming up? Chris Olave is at 83 yards, I believe, on the day so far. We'll look at some stats and stuff. We'll look at some stats and stuff at halftime. I love seeing Chris Olave get involved. 17 yards away from a 100-yard game. Might have to keep playing Halo. Hey, man, if it's working, it's working. If it's working, it is working. All right, 3rd and 4. Do we think the Saints convert here? They're at the 20. This is literally the Saints' kryptonite. This exact number, the 20. Danny Stutzman comes in and the defense gets better. I guess they gotta stop. But they also got lucky with the botched snap. But yeah, he looked good. He got a tackle on a run, and then the 3rd down play when they ran it, it got 0 yards. Maybe he's part of that. Maybe he's not. But I like seeing him out there. I like seeing the neck pad. I like seeing the cracker with the juice. All right, 3rd and 4. I see Olave, Juwan, Alvin, and Brandon Cooks on the field. Oh, there's Shaheed. Rattler to throw. He's going downfield for Olave. Oh, you got to catch that, dude. You got to catch that. That's a catch you got to make, man. You're a wide receiver 1. You got to make that catch. Did it get knocked out? Can we see a damn replay? The throw was there. You got to catch that, man. You got to catch that. That's a play you got to make. Rattler put it where it needed to be under some pressure. Groupie's kick is good. Red zone struggles continue. The Saints have 1 touchdown on the day. They should have at a minimum 20 points. Oh, you got to catch that, dude. That was a dime. That's a catch Olave's got to make. If he wants to get paid like a number one receiver, he's got to make that play. Chris Olave has to catch that. Olave's not a number one. He's the number one on this team, is the point I'm making. Oh my God. Is there a replay of it? I want to pull that up, but I don't know if there's a replay of it. You need to make those plays, man. The throw was where it needed to be. Man. Man, that just pissed me off. You got to make that play. I'm not seeing if anyone has a clip of it on Twitter. Oh, we got it. We got a clip. We got a clip. Tweets, here we go. The throw was exactly where it needed to be, dude. It's a dime. Could have been a little bit better by like an inch towards Olave, sure. This should be a catch. There's no way this should not be a touchdown. There's just no way that this should be incomplete. This should be a catch. That one frame, that's it right there. Rattler was under severe pressure, got hit after he threw it, put it perfectly right there. You got to catch it. We're back. Oh, Steelers called about Shaheed. Yeah. Chris is trash. I don't think he's trash, but man, you got to make that play. All right, under 2 minutes. Now Patriots get a chance to score. Good tackle from Jalen Ford. Patriots get a chance to go downfield, score, and then get the ball back at half. Yeah, you pay your number one receiver to make those plays. And right now, I'm not paying Chris Olave. I think Rattler had, 10 or 11 straight completions before that? That's tough. You got to make that catch. All right, well, here we go. Patriots RPO out to number 3. Don't know who that is. Douglas. They got Demario Douglas, Pop Douglas. First down for New England. Oh, man. If we lose this game by 3 points, that is the play that people are going to look back at. No Chase Young on the field. Danny Stutzman's not on either. Pete Warner's back. They run a draw play. Look at Brian Brzee. Brian Brzee makes a tackle for a 3-yard gain when it looked like that might have gotten a lot more yards if he doesn't make a play. That's a good play from Brian Brzee. Second and 7. They let this clock go down a little bit. They're at 109 seconds left, 107, about 1 minute left in the first half. Here we go. Justin Reed, is he blitzing? The Saints send kind of a blitz. Out to Pop Douglas again. First down, it looked like, for the Patriots. and out of bounds. Chris Olave not catching that? That's on Fred. It's Fred's fault. Come on. We can't let up points here. Oh, they called him short. So 3rd and 1 for the Patriots. 53 seconds left to go in the first half. They could sneak this and probably get it. Douglas in motion. They go play out. Uh-oh. Wide open tight end. That's a good play call. Drake May's doing this with freaking Josh McDaniels as his OC is wild. Yeah. He's wide open by himself. All right, 1st and 10. They're at the Saints 40. Saints defense showing no resilience on this drive. Chase Young is in. Double play action on a reverse. Oh, tipped. Oh, no. Justin Reed was about to get in position to pick it. Oh, no. I think a lineman got in the way. Oh, if that lineman's not there, Justin Reed might be able to pick that. No. Second and 10 for the Patriots. They're at the 40 after an incompletion. Chase Young and Granderson are in. Chase Young off the edge gets some pressure, and Alante gives up a first down to Stephon Diggs. And they call a timeout. This defense is the worst part about Sundays, dude. If we can hold them to a field goal, that would be a win. If they can hold them to a field goal, that would be a win. All right, we are back. From the 29-yard line, 38 seconds. They got 2 timeouts. They're probably going to take a shot here. Drake May going deep to the end zone, wide open, is Booty, touchdown. There is a flag. Fred. Why is everyone wide open all the damn time? Why is everyone on their team always open? Unnecessary roughness on Alante. Doesn't matter. Touchdown Patriots. What the hell? Why are their guys always so open? Give them the touchdown so the Saints can have 31 seconds to do something. Tua just dropped a dime. This is insane. Brandon Staley's getting his back blown out right now. It's a touchdown, and they're going for 2. Really? Are we really doing this? Devon Godchaux just pushing the guy before they even snap the freaking football? We traded for Devon Godchaux. He's not been good, like, at all. Yeah, that flag on Alante is some soft shit. The refs in this game have been atrocious. And now they can probably just sneak it. This defense is horrible, dude. They got lucky playing the Giants last week. And they sneak it, and he got it. Saints are saying he's short. Justin Reed just whacked the ref. Saints are saying he's short. And they're saying no good. I thought he got it. Good. Okay. We'll take it. Let's see. His helmet crosses, but it looks like he got it. But with this kind of stuff, you can't see replays to really determine where the ball's crossed. I mean, you have to look through like 11 freaking people. Yeah, he got that. I can see that he got that. These refs are horrible for both sides, dude. And the hilarious part about it is the players, when they do something stupid, they get fined and held accountable. But when the refs do something stupid, they don't get fined, and you can't question them. Otherwise, the coaches or players will get fined if they question the refs. And now they're reviewing it. Look, 31 seconds and 3 timeouts. The Saints can get in field goal range with that. All right, now they overturn it. They gave them the 2 points. Oh my gosh. These refs are atrocious, dude. Refs and defense. I mean, the defense is just ass cheeks. Sanker got cooked on that deep ball. They let that touchdown go that was called back, and then they let up another touchdown like 2 plays later, and then they left Diggs or whoever open. All right, here's the return for Tipton. And Tipton's getting to about the 27. 25 seconds and 3 timeouts. Try and get in field goal range. But yeah, this defense is unbelievably horrible. There's not a lot of talent or good players, but like, man, the coaching just feels like the guys aren't in position to have success. Do not run the ball and then let the clock run out, Kellen. Drop your nuts. Let's try and get some points here. Let's try and get 3. We're going to throw it. Rattler escaping, rolling out, scrambling, and then goes down, takes a sack. And that's going to do it for the first half. And that does it for the first half. Not great. Not a great first half, I guess, in terms of a defense. There's nobody open. It looked like he had AK in like the flat, but that doesn't really do anything. They're looking to try and move the football. All right. Let's look at some halftime stats, I guess. Saints. There we go. Spencer Rattler, 12 of 14 today. 129 yards, averaging 9 yards of pass. That's good. He's looked good today. He just took a sack, but that's not really anything crazy. A 105.1 QBR rating. He's playing good. He's playing pretty good today. Rushing, AK 8 carries for 29 yards. Looking pretty solid right there. Rattler, 20 rushing yards on 4 runs. Kendre, I'm surprised this number is so low, the yards and average. The Patriots just have a really good run defense in general. And then Taysom, 1-1-1-1-1. 60 rushing yards in the first half for the Saints. Receiving, Olave, 583. Could have 1 touchdown. He could have 1 touchdown, but he couldn't bring it in. Shaheed, 22 yards. Not a whole lot going on in the receptions department other than Chris Olave. It's right now Chris Olave and friends. Defensively, it's all bad. The best player I think on defense right now is Brian Brzee. I think that's fair to say. Brian Brzee's been the best player on defense. Stutzman has a tackle when he came in. 1 TFL, and that's DeMario, and that TFL happened because of Brian Brzee. No pass deflections. As for the Patriots, Drake May, 11 of 13 at 185. This is insane. 0 sacks, a perfect passer rating. It doesn't get better than that. Rushing, Saints have done a decent job against the run. 11 carries, 32 yards. Receiving, 3 catches, 71 yards, and 1 touchdown for Demario Douglas. Kayshon Boutte, 3 catches, 65 yards, and 2 tutties. Oh, was Pop Douglas just Demario Douglas? Defensively, not too much going on for the Patriots either. Let's see if we can get some plays up. We got that one. And okay, let's go back to this play because we only got to talk about it for like a minute. But look at Rattler under some pressure from that right side from Talise Fuaga. Under pressure, gets hit. Spencer Rattler's getting hit as he throws this. Olave tracking the football, has his man beat. Ball is placed exactly where it needs to be. Goes through his hands. That frame, this should be a catch. This is a play you got to make. You got to catch this, and he simply doesn't. Just goes right through his hands. Is it a tough play to make? Oh, we got a better angle of it right here. Is it a tough play to make? Absolutely. But he's got to make that play. This is a play he has to make. The defender doesn't knock the ball out. The ball isn't inaccurate. The ball's where it needs to be. The defender is just grabbing his arm, not his hands. It's not impacting him to make a play on the football. You got to make that play. As simple as that. It's a tough play to make, but he's got to make it. We need so much on defense. Absolutely. You can't show the entire play, but Olave clearly pulling up. I think he ran like a wheel or something. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't think he slows down. Yes, it's a hard ball to catch, but he should catch it. He wants to get paid like a wide receiver 1. He wants to be a guy who they can build their offense around. He wants to be a dominant player. That's a play he's got to make. Tad bit in front, sure. But the ball is basically where it needs to be. Watching our corners get burnt every play is criminal. Yeah. The whole defense is just getting cooked. Defense is on rookie mode. Absolutely. Brandon Staley, I have no idea what the hell he's doing either. Like it doesn't look like his team is in like position to have success. Olave's not near Joe Horn's level. I don't think anyone said he was. Rattler makes you happy? Yeah, Rattler's playing well. I got no issues with how Spencer Rattler's been playing, how he is playing. He's playing good. Man, you just think back, like, if that Kelvin Banks penalty doesn't happen, the Saints might have 4 more points. That's 20. If Olave catches that, that's 4 more points. You're at 24. The Saints could be at like 24 points right now. You're not sold on Rattler? Moore is just a good coach? Yeah. I can agree with that. You're not sold on not being sold on Rattler. I can agree with. Kellen Moore's doing a good job. But I think Spencer Rattler's proven that he belongs in the NFL. Like some guys you watch, you're like, get this dude out of the league. Jake Haener, Ian Book. Spencer Rattler definitely belongs. It's just, is he the 32nd best starter or best QB, or is he a 33rd backup guy? Can he start a season for you? It's just kind of where does he land, but yeah, and you also have to remember, young developing QB, this is what, his 12th game? 12th, 13th, either way, like, I want to see a little bit more, but he definitely hasn't reached his full potential, I don't think, either. Let's hope Michael Thomas runs out of the tunnel. Man, I wish. What is he, 33 years old, hasn't played in a few years, has had multiple surgeries. I'd still believe Michael Thomas could get 500 yards in a season. 500 to 800 yards. When I start the Insta, I would appreciate you been following. It started, I think, in 17, which is crazy. Almost 10 years. 2017. No matter, yeah, people hate on Rattler, but I think people are starting to like him a lot more. Yeah, Rattler's playing good, just not good enough. I can agree with that to some degree too. Not good enough in the red zone. But I mean, right now he's only got 2 incompletions, and one of them you could argue was a drop. I don't remember the other incompletion. He's not taking sacks for the most part. I'm texting Delvin Bro the other day. Yeah, he's cool. Delvin Bro's a cool dude. Rattler's not the problem. It's the defense. I can agree with that too. But that doesn't mean Rattler doesn't have stuff to clean up, like the red zone issues. I think the accuracy's been improving for him. But yeah, the defense is definitely the biggest issue. The offense moves the ball every week. I have confidence that the offense will move the ball and get downfield. Red zone's a whole nother thing, but the offense does their job most of the time. Defense, I just have no faith in them ever. Like, if game on my life, and it's going up against the Saints defense, I'm not predicting the Saints defense to get a stop. Their only stop today was only because of a botched snap. Hopefully they make some adjustments. I want to see Chase Young do something. Not just be the king of almost getting a sack. I'd like to see him make a play. Michael Thomas has a majority of his career TD passes on ball. Yeah, no doubt about it. But they're two different playing styles. Olave's a speedier guy, route running, more vertical. Thomas is a big body, physical, contested catch guy. Like, there's things Olave does that I'm sure MT couldn't necessarily do to the best degree. And there's things obviously Michael Thomas did that like nobody else could do. So they're just two different people with two very different skill sets. Juwan needs to step it up. Yeah, I'd like to see Juwan get involved a little bit more. Feels like in the red zone, maybe you should get him involved. Maybe it could help. You paid him to be that guy, that bigger body dude, but he's just not making plays. Yeah, it hasn't been the best year for Chris Olave. Yeah, I agree. Angel in hell, sometimes people's names are pronounced wrong. But yeah, receivers at this level should be making the plays that Chris Olave is dropping. No doubt about it. Some of them are tough, but that's why they drafted him with, the 12th overall pick to make those plays. Oh, damn it. I forgot the Patriots are getting the ball. This game could get tough. This game could get very ugly if they can't get a stop here, and I don't think they will. Juwan's doing too many TikToks. Oh, Patriots scored. It's 29-16. Like that's a tough hole to get out of. Defense has to get a stop here. Like they have to. Oh. All right, let's get some predictions. Do the Saints get a stop here? Do the Saints get a stop this drive? Where's Juwan Johnson been? He's been out there. I think he has like a catch or two. What are we waiting for? Can we get started? Can we watch some football, please? All right, here we go. Groupie kick. Gets it in the landing zone at the 1. And a few missed tackles. There's a face mask, and there's the flag. Terrible way to start the second half, dude. Terrible way to start off the second half. Face mask because we can't tackle on special teams because our special teams is horrible. Saints got one of the worst special teams in the league. No doubt about it. The special teams makes a few mistakes every week. They only play, 10 snaps a game? That means you're messing up on 30% of your plays. All right, here we go. New England under center and 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And that doesn't really go anywhere. Looked like Brzee and Cam Jordan were initially on that tackle. That was a 3-yard gain for the Patriots. Fred. Please tell me all of the bad shit that was going to happen happened already in the first half. Fred. Tell me we're going to get a pick right here. Drake May's going to throw over the middle, and Alante's there, but they get 4 yards, 3rd and 2. I agree, Steven. Defense needs to step up. Defense is insanely horrible. It's very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. They've scored on every drive so far, and the one time they didn't, it was a lucky play. 3rd and 2, though. Let's get a stop here. 3rd and 2. Saints are showing a blitz. They don't blitz. May under some pressure, rolling out left. He's going to run for the first down. Isaiah Stallbert's been playing quite a bit today. Wonder what that's all about. Brian Flores would be a better DC. Well, he's not going to take another DC job. If he's leaving Minnesota, it's for a head coaching gig. Brzee got put on his ass on that play. First and 10 for the Patriots in Saints territory. Run for 5 yards. Devon Godshaw, literally 1 second into the play, was on the ground. I cannot believe we traded for this dude. Devon Godshaw has, I haven't noticed him in a regular season game for something positive. Second and 4. Under center for the Patriots. May run again. Devon Godshaw doesn't make the tackle. Someone else does. All right, a 3rd down. Can the Saints get a 3rd down stop? It is 3rd and 3. Their only 3rd down stop was because they ran the football. Get Brandon Staley off of my screen, please. I do not want to see Brandon Staley on my screen. They're on the shotgun. Looks like they're going to throw it, and they will. And Chase Young's on the ground. Drake May's going downfield. That's incomplete. High pass from Drake May. 4th and 3 now. Are they going to go for it or kick a field goal? I'd assume they're going to go for it. And they are. Okay. Fourth down. They're in the shotgun. They got Diggs in motion with Kool-Aid in coverage. They're going to throw. Drake May zips it over the middle to Stephon Diggs for the first down. Kool-Aid just gets beat. I know Stephon Diggs is a good player, but man. 22-yard line for the Patriots. And Drake May is going to run. Sanker's trying to make a play. Pushes him out like the 4. Everyone's slipping. Dude, I think they're just getting put on their ass. I don't think any of them... they might be slipping. It just looks like they're just getting put on their ass because they suck. Godshaw's horrible, dude. All right. From the 2, first down Patriots. They're probably going to score. They run it. And they stop them after a 1-yard pickup. This defense just kills me every week, dude. This defense every week just like kills the energy. Man in motion, 2nd and goal. Oh, good time to play from 98. Who is that, Bullard? I thought he was offsides, but it looked like he timed it perfectly. Was he offsides? No. Oh. What the hell was I just watching? I don't know what happened, but good play from Bullard. 3rd and goal. This is what they're going to do. They're going to get these 2 stops on 1st and 2nd down, and then on 3rd down, Drake May's going to have a ton of time and then run it for a touchdown. 3rd and goal. Diggs one-on-one, I think, at the top with Kool-Aid. No, Kool-Aid's one-on-one at the top. I don't know with who. There's a flag. And it's a delay of game. Okay. Bullard is better than Gottschall. Yeah, man. I don't even know who Bullard is. I think we signed him in free agency or something. I don't know how often he plays, but that's a play we have not seen Devon Gottschall make through 5.5 games. This is a long-ass drive, dude. The entire half, we're halfway done through the 3rd quarter. 3rd and goal. Who's ready for a Drake May scramble tutty? May screen to Diggs. Oh, that was stupid play call. They're probably going to go for it. Oh, another... Why would you throw a screen on that play? I don't know why you'd throw a screen there, but I'll take it. We'll take it. He's from the Vikings. I'm pretty sure I did a video on him. I just haven't noticed him, like, at all. All right, here's the field goal for the Patriots. This will put them up 9 points. And it's good. Drink some water. Stay hydrated. Where's Howden? I think I've seen him a few times. I just don't think he's making plays. You're scared to ask if Rattler can answer. I think they'll move the ball. I just don't know if they'll score a touchdown. Let's see if there's anything I missed on the game for the Saints. Sometimes reporters see stuff that we don't see. Quick TD, yeah, that drive took up so much time. That took up half the damn quarter. Looks like Saints and Patriots is probably one of the better games going on right now, at least. We'll have to see how the rest of the game goes, but at least we're watching a decent game. I'd like to see the offense score a touchdown. I mean, I obviously love to see the offense score touchdowns, but like they have to right here. The defense can't get a stop. If you have any chance to stay in the game, you have to score a touchdown here. It's really their only opportunity. They want to win this game. They have to score a touchdown here. No damn field goals. Mason Tipton to return. And he gets across the 30. Man, I want to see Kendra Miller start returning kicks again. They're not kicking it to him. Next draft, we're drafting Delane from LSU. Man, Caleb Downs. Caleb Downs wouldn't be bad. Who do I think has been the problem today? I don't know if you're asking me, but the defense. Starts off with a TFL run to Alvin Kamara. Second and 11. Let's try to do something, please. Rattler to throw. Dumps it off to Alvin Kamara, who runs a man over and picks up like 7 yards. Okay, AK showing some power back in him. 3rd and 4. Got a manageable situation. That's obviously good. Think there's an injury on the play. Yeah. Carlton Davis is hurt for the Patriots. I think you got to take a deep shot here. If you got to get the first down, and then I think you take a deep shot. The Patriots let up a lot of explosive plays. You might want to take one soon. Kind of get people back involved and excited about the game and your team again. Let's see what's going on in red zone. I think Herbert did something. Herbert completed a pass. What happened to screenplays? Oh. Don't know. They just don't run them. Don't know why. Don't know why. I want to see him take a shot. Maybe get the first down and then you take your shot downfield. Their corner just got hurt. Carlton Davis is dealing with an injury just now. Christian Gonzalez's hamstring is like cooked. You can maybe take a shot on one of those guys. Probably the guy who's filling in for Davis. Yeah, get the first down first, then you take a shot on some play action. They're probably going to want to go to Chris Olave on this play, on this 3rd down. Man, do I want to see Devon Bailey play more. You traded a 4th-round pick for him. I feel like he should be a bigger part of this offense. It's not like he's a bad player. Like, he was good for the Broncos last season. He was a good chain mover. He was a good red zone target. Exactly what the Saints kind of got to work on. Would love to see him get involved. That's a guy who you want to get involved. Good player. Yeah, 3rd and short. Last week they put him on a slant and he got it. Like 3rd and 4, get him in a slant. Get Devon Bailey on a slant. I think he'd make a play. He's your big body dude. That's why you traded for him. Instead of drafting one, which is wild. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. Vele is on the field in the slot. Rattler's looking. He's trying to scramble. Dumps it off to Alvin Kamara. Nice play. Hold on to the football. Alvin just took a pretty big shot. That's an awesome play from Rattler, dude. That's an awesome play from Spencer Rattler. Extending the play, finding his man downfield. I love seeing Spencer Rattler do plays like that. Cuts inside. Boop, guy comes up. Rattler play action. Zips it to AK. Picks up a few yards. Second and 7 now. I'm surprised the Ravens are keeping that game that close. All right, 2nd and 7 now. AK's in the backfield. They're under center. They go play action. Are they going for the deep shot here? Rattler's rolling out right, trying to make something happen. Nothing, and there's a flag. Probably going to be some holding. I think I saw that holding live action. Yeah. Holding on Trevor Penning. That's Fred's fault. Fred. Yeah, if that's as blatant as a hold as you'll ever see. All right, what is it now? 2nd and 17. 7 penalties, man. The penalties were good for a few weeks. Now they're not so great. At least it's not like false starts or anything. It's just players being bad. All right, here we go. 2nd and 17. Rattler to throw. Over the middle. That's a dangerous pass. Looking for Shaheed. That's a dangerous pass. Let's see what this offensive line was up to. Was he under some pressure? Trevor Penning got beat. Trevor Penning allowed that one. All right, 3rd and 17. They're going to throw it. He's going downfield. Oh, my God, what a catch. Oh, no, he fumbled. No, pick it up. Did Chris Olave catch that? They're saying incomplete. Oh, my God. I want to see that replay. Great effort from Olave. Let's see. He's got the ball there. Tell me he got down. Uh-oh. That might be a fumble. I think that's a fumble. That's a fumble. That's a fumble, right? I don't know who recovered it, but that's a fumble. That looks more like a fumble than an incompletion. But if they rule it a fumble, do we know who had the football? Who recovered it? I think that's a fumble. They'll say incomplete to save face. Does anyone know who picked up the football? It's crazy how, like, he caught that one, but the touchdown one is, I don't know. I don't want to shit on him. He just almost made one of the best catches I've seen him make. That's an awesome punch out, too, from 22, whoever the hell that is. That's just an awesome punch out. It looked like the Patriots had it. That's what I thought, too, but then, like, they kind of blew it dead. Yeah, the Patriots recovered it. So even if it is, no matter what happens here, the Patriots are going to have the football, either off a punt or a fumble. Damn it, dude. Looks like they are keeping it as an incomplete pass, and the Saints are going to punt. Saints are about to punt for the first time today. Two Chris Olave plays could be the defining moments of this game. And the Saints defense isn't stopping the Patriots offense, so this game is not looking great. What a shitty punt. What a terrible, terrible punt. Man, if Chris Olave just doesn't try to stay up and he just falls down with the football, it'd be a first down. That was almost remarkable. Man, I'm begging, dude. This defense, they're just so bad. I have no faith in them. That no catch, you can blame it on Fred. Oh my God, what just happened? Okay. Something weird just happened. Okay. We had a little technical difficulty happen. Another run. And Devon Godshaw wraps him up and then gets dragged for 3 yards. Third and 1. They're probably not going to get a stop because why would they? They haven't gotten a stop all game. Don't expect them to get one now. Play action, Drake May rolling out right, Brzee with some pressure, and he throws it. We got to stop. Fred lives to not get thrown across the room. We got to stop. Oh my God, it's a miracle. Oh my God. How awesome is that? Watch, we're going to get a roughing into the punter penalty. A false start on the Patriots. The best stop all game? That's their only stop all game. The Saints had a 22-yard punt. Oh my, they can't even do special teams right. All right. Shaheed obviously back to return. Danny Stutzman is in the game, I think, on that series. Here's the punt. What a punt. Shaheed's got it at the 30. He's going out to the outside. Tries cutting back. Gets about the 45. Decent return. All right. Let's go. Let's go, Spencer. Should have never gotten rid of Morstead. Yeah. Hindsight 2020. Yeah. But that 2020 season from them was atrocious. And then, what was it, 21? Blake Gillikin looked like the best punter in the league. And then he went back to sucking in 22. And then the worst punter we've ever had, Lou Headley, 20. Can we just think about the fact that we had a 31-year-old rookie punting the football for us, and he wasn't even good at it? We had Laserbeam punting the football for us. And what do you know? He becomes a free agent, and no one else in the NFL wants to give him a shot. Oh, my God. Thinking about Lou Headley pisses me off. That wasn't a stop. Bad play. I don't care what it was. They punted. Literally the worst part of the week for me is watching this defense. And the best part of the week is watching the Spencer Rattler in the offense. Whether it's good or bad, like, I just enjoy it. Because I enjoy watching football. Special teams is a problem. I mean, we got problems everywhere. Red zone problems, defenses, butt cheeks. Special teams, they need to get rid of the special teams coordinator this offseason. Special teams has been horrible all year long. Seattle's beating Jacksonville decently. All right, 1st and 10. 2.5 minutes left to go in the third. Interesting formation we got here from the Saints. Play. Oh, no, they give it to Kendre Miller. Bounces outside. He's got a good thing going. Picks up 2-3 yards. Did Brian Thomas just score a touchdown? Please tell me he just scored. I got him in fantasy. We got 2nd and 7 coming up for the Saints after a 3-yard run from Kendre Miller. Oh, no, they called it back. Never mind. Rattler to throw on 2nd and 7. Has time. He's going deep downfield. Oh! Chris, catch the damn ball. Holding on the Patriots. Oh my God, dude. The ball is right where it needs to be. Literally went right through his hands and his chest. It doesn't get better than that. The ball could not have been placed any better. First and 10. Hand off to Kendre, who picks up a few yards. First and 10 from the 47. You could have had, what, first and goal at the 10. Damn it, dude. You can't keep allowing this. That's 3 plays Chris Olave did not make. Are they tough plays? Yeah, but he's got to make them. Second and 9. Empty backfield. Here goes Rattler. Zips it over the middle to Chris Olave, who just hurdled no one and broke 2 tackles. What the hell just happened? I'll take it. He just put up some Spider-Man jumping play. They're going no huddle again. Going back to Olave, getting him involved, I think is smart. But, man, I'm still pissed. Hand off to AK. I'm assuming false start or illegal formation on the Saints. False start on Eric McCoy. Olave's 2 yards away from getting 100. Shaheed got 100 last week. Obviously, that's cool, but, I mean, he could be at like 150 with the tutty if he makes 3 catches. First and 15 for the Saints. Olave's not on the field. Oh, yeah, he is. Never mind. Hand off to Alvin. That one doesn't really get anything. You know, we bashed Cesar Ruiz. I haven't really noticed him today. Cesar Ruiz has been solid for the most part. I think we can agree on that. Worst 100-yard game in Saints history. That's hilarious. Looks like that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. And take us into the fourth. Man, if Olave and Rattler could just get that connection, this game, there's 14 points left on the board between those 2 guys. Let me see if I can get that clip up. Let me see if I can find that clip of Chris Olave. If someone's got it on Twitter. Let's see if anyone has posted that. Doesn't look like anyone has it. I really want to show it. Doesn't look like I can find it. Kamara had space with that run. Yeah, he's just not a... Someone said the Saints have Mr. Almost Sackman and Chase Young and almost Mr. Catchman and Chris Olave. This Olave dude, yeah, he's making plays, but then the plays that matter the most, he's not making. He'll make... I think he's just a better number 2 receiver than the number 1. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But now you know. Now we know that you got to get a number 1 receiver. Is that in this draft? Are you waiting for Jeremiah Smith or Cam Coleman? The Surratt, I think his name is, the Indiana receiver. Is he a number 1 guy? Can you get him in round 2? Yeah, AK is definitely more of a receiving back. Kendre's definitely got way more juice than him, as he should. He definitely should. All right, fourth quarter. Let's try and get something going. Second and 12 to start off the fourth. Rattler's going to throw it. Quick out to Rashid Shaheed. Cuts back inside for a nice gain. That'll be like, what, 3rd and 6? Yeah, 3rd and 6 now for the Saints. Manageable situation. Is this Devon Vele territory? Is this Devon Vele territory? Shaheed's going in motion. Here goes Rattler. Blitz off the edge. Rattler steps up and is sacked. AK cannot pick up the blitz and Rattler is sacked. I think we're in field goal range. You never know with a Blake groupie. Kamara could not pick up the blitz. It's a tough play for AK to make. He has to come across and pick up the blitz. But he's got to make a better effort than that. All right, 54 for Blake Groupie is good from 54. We got a 6-point game. The Saints make it a 1-score game. Cooper Rush got benched. Can the defense get another stop? It's a 1-score game. Can we get a stop? We need our new MT. You know, I feel bad for any receiver the Saints draft ever moving forward, because they're always going to be compared to MT. Like, we saw what it's supposed to look like in the, you know, like Olave, I think, is a good player, but since we saw Michael Thomas play football and what it's supposed to look like and what the best receiver in the league is supposed to do, now it's just like there's always going to be that comparison. Kind of like we had Drew Brees for 15 years, and any QB we have after him is going to be compared, and it's unfair. But now you have that standard and expectation. The same thing is going for MT. So hopefully, it'd be great if we could find our new MT. Olave would be a great compliment to a guy who plays like that. But they're hard to find. It's hard to find a player like that. Our best players suck. Yeah, I'm the best player on the Saints this season. Who's that been? Calvin Banks? Brzee? Has Brzee been the best player this season? Where'd Fred go? No. Got Fred back. All right, here's the kick. Here's the return. No flags, please. You might want to tackle him. You might want to tackle him. And there's a flag. Hopefully this one's on the Patriots. Holding on the Patriots. Oh, this is ugly. Sinker completely bites and then gets smoked. Quincy Riley. Too busy watching Drake May. Gets burnt on Stephon Diggs. Touchdown, Patriots. All right, 1st and 10 for the Patriots from the 20. Drake made a throw, ton of time. Steps up, dumps it off. Oh, Pete Warner nearly made a play on the football. That's incomplete. Yeah, Quincy Riley sold today. But guess what? He's not costing you a 4th-round pick, and he's a rookie. I'd much rather watch Quincy Riley get cooked than Isaac Yiadom. Big difference between the two. 2nd and 10 for the Patriots. 13:25 to go. Quincy Riley's at the top. Drake made a throw. Has a ton of time. Escaping. And he is sacked by Pete Warner. We got a sack. Defense made a play. We got a sack. Yeah, the game, of course, is still winnable, but the defense has to get the stop. Did George Pickens just score again? No, he didn't. 3rd and 11, please. Please get a stop. They're probably going to go deep here. 3rd and 11. May under some pressure. Throw it. Ah! Damn it. How does this happen? Every 3rd and long. How does this happen, dude? May hand it off. And Pete Warner on the tackle after 3 yards. Yeah, there's a lot of time, but also, like, you give a field goal, now you got to score twice on offense. Damn it, dude. Second and 6 for New England. Drake May's under center. They run it. Did Devon Godchaux make a play? No, that was Bullard. Bullard with another nice play in the running game. Might want to start playing him a little bit more if he keeps doing that. Might want to play him a little bit more if he starts doing that. Better than Devon Godchaux. Today, at least. I don't know about the other games. 3rd and 7, please. Please get a stop. Get Brandon Staley off of my screen. 3rd and 7. Kool-Aid's pressing. I think did. Booty at the bottom. May, over the middle. Caught. Make that tackle. Make that tackle. 1st down. There is a flag. What's the flag? Illegal shift on the Patriots. We'll take it. But it doesn't matter because it's 3rd and 12, and the Saints are going to let up a first down anyway. Third and 12. Please. 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 Third and 12. Saints have a late substitution. And there's a flag. False. Oh, they're saying false start on the Patriots? Yeah, false start. I thought that was going to be on the Saints for a late substitution. Why was he walking onto the field too? Oh, yeah, that's a false start. Yeah, their offense is blowing this drive. Good. 3rd and 18. Who's ready for this defense to give up a first down? They're going to almost get a sack, and then Drake May's going to pull up some magic out of his ass and throw it downfield for a big play. 3rd and 17. May. Ton of time. Downfield. What the hell are we doing? There's a flag. Quincy Riley led up a 70-yard play to Diggs. What's the flag? PI on the Patriots. Literally, I called that 10 seconds. It's Fred's fault. Jesus. Oh my God, that was awful. Quincy Riley. You got to play that better. Is that actually a flag? I don't really know. But we'll take it. 3rd and 18. Let's let up an 80-yard pass to their number one and only good player. Okay. 3rd down and what? A billion? They're going to get it. It's 3rd and 18. Made a throw. Time. Going deep again. Quincy Riley in coverage. Incomplete. No flags. Quincy Riley's in coverage. Honestly, I thought that was PI on Quincy. Or a holding. I'll take it. He's playing 10 yards back. How is he getting cooked? Yeah, that... You know, if they're gonna call PI, that's a play that's PI, but I don't care. What a horrible officiated game. The Saints are getting saved by the refs today. Let's be real. They're getting bailed out quite a bit. What a freaking punt to Rashid Shaheed. That's like a 100-yard punt. And Shaheed gets to like the 25. He booted that thing, dude. Not supposed to speak against the opposite. Look, I don't really care. I want the Saints to win, but I'm going to call it how I see it. And that was definitely not PI, but I'm taking it. If I was a Patriots fan, I'd be heated. I'd be heated. And Brian Thomas has dropped a pass. What's going on with him? Yeah, dude, must be nice to have a punter who can punt the freaking football, an entire football field. Yeah, Quincy Riley needs to get some work, dude. Saints got to go 75 yards downfield. How did they get to 3rd and 12 and had 2 3rd and 18s, and they only forced an incompletion on one of them? Riley making Yadam look like an all-pro. I don't I don't know about that, but at least Quincy Riley's not costing you a 4th-round pick. Yeah, that whole defensive possession was dog shit. It did not deserve to get a stop. They did not deserve to get a stop. Yeah, Quincy Riley's been getting lucky. He got lucky on that play. That was more of a PI than what they had on him earlier in the game. This Panthers and Cowboys game is crazy. 27-27. I'm surprised Carolina's keeping it that close. Cowboys' defense is kind of bad. I mean, not kind of. It's really bad. All right. Saints got, 75 yards to go? With 9 minutes, Rattler to throw. Gets it to Kendra over the middle for a first down. Made a nice one-handed bobbling catch. Rattler sends Shaheed in motion. Play action to Kendra. Rattler dumps it off to Juwan Johnson, who's got a first down to about midfield. That ball is out. I think he was down. the one time Juwan Johnson touches the football and he fumbles. Yeah, he was down. Ooh, Juwan Johnson might need to get his head checked out. That wasn't a nice landing. I don't think that's a fumble. And they're challenging. I don't think that's a fumble. Looked like he was down. Let's see if anyone at the game. He's definitely down. It should not take this long to determine that the dude was down. Let's see if he punches it out, but Juwan Johnson still has possession right there. Plays over right there. I think this is down. It would make so much sense for this to be a fumble. It would make so much sense for this to be a fumble. I don't know what to say or talk about while they're reviewing this. It's a good punch out. Come on, dude. Juwan Johnson going full Jared Cook. You're joking. They're calling that a fumble recovered by the... Juwan Johnson goes full Jared Cook at the most important drive of the game. Juwan Johnson, man. The one time he touches the football and he fumbles. Kellen Moore is pissed. I would be too. I am pissed. This reffing crew is horrible, man. The ground can't cause a fumble. The ball was not popped out until he was down and hit the ground. Jesus. All right, well, now we got to rely on the sorry defense to get another stop, and they're at midfield, almost in field goal range. So Drake May hands it off. Devon Godshaw finally did something. He got a TFL. Too many fumbles, too many drops. The Saints just keep shooting themselves in the foot in this game, dude. They keep getting bailed out from the refs with some of these calls, too. Second and 11 for New England. Made a throw, dumps it off. Wide open man. Hunter Henry gets a yard short of the first down. All right, 3rd and 1. They're probably just going to sneak it. Yeah. Yeah, and they sneak it, and he got it. Juwan Johnson goes full Jared Cook. Fumbles the football in the most important time of the game. All right, they're at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Under 7 minutes left in the game. May hands it off. And Jonas Sanker with the TFL. That's a nice play. He saw that one coming. He came down to blitz before they even hiked the football. That's a good play. Second and 13. Can we get a nice play here? Made a throw. Has time over the middle. Had a man open. He just threw a bad pass. Looked like the receiver was out of position too. Big 3rd and 13 here. Who's ready for the Saints to almost get a sack? And then Drake may find a man downfield for a first down. We know how this works. We know how it's going to go. 3rd and 13. A sack would be great here. Made a throw out wide. Incomplete. Alante's there. No flags. Are they in field goal range? This would be, what, 57 yards? I don't know how good their kicker is. How good is their kicker? They're punting. Okay. Rattler's getting the football back. He's going to get a chance. Maybe you don't throw to Juwan Johnson. It's a good play from Malante. Here's the punt. I swear, if this guy pins us inside the... And fair caught at the 10, 9-yard line. This Patriots punter is insane. This Patriots punter is crazy good. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 5:51, 90 yards to go, down 6. Make a statement. They hand it off to Kendre. And Kendre is able to get like 4 yards. Yeah, like 4 yards. Decent play to start. Let's make this the final drive of the game. Whether it's can result in a touchdown or not. I don't want to put the defense back on the field. Second and 6 coming up for the Saints. They got a long ways to go. Here goes Rattler. Play action. Looking. Zips over the middle. Caught. Brandon Cooks at the 35. Nice job finding the veteran. Might want to maybe hike this ball real quick before we can get a replay of it. Oh, that's a catch. That's a catch. No need to hike it. I mean, hike it, but that's a catch. Rattler hands it off to Kendre Miller, who just gets whiplashed back. Only picks up 2 yards. Second and 7 now. 4:23 left in the game. Hearts are beating a little fast right now. AK's in now. Brandon Cooks goes in motion. Play action. Rattler to throw. Steps up. Looking. Fires. And Olave could not bring in a high pass. Oh my God. Catch the ball. Let's see the replay. That looked like the throw could have been better, but it looked like Olave could have caught it. Catch the damn ball, dude. Catch the damn ball. 4 times today. A pass your way should have been caught. Four times, dude. 3rd and 7 now. Rattler to throw. Rattler has some time. Zips it downfield, incomplete. Rattler is pissed. And the Saints are punting. Rattler's yell. Was that for Olave and he stopped running? I don't know if he's pissed because he's going for Olave and he stopped running. Or is he pissed at himself for a bad pass to Shaheed? Here's a punt. Missed tackle. And Isaiah Stallbird makes the tackle. Let's see. This is the worst 100-yard game for a receiver right now. Olave drop touchdown. Olave drop fumble thing. Olave passed right through his chest on a on a drive, he could have had his touchdown, and then a drop on a huge, huge drive that you have to make a play. 4 times. Derek Carr and Olave. I don't know what Rattler was pissed about, if that was on Olave or Shaheed or at him, but he was pissed about something. May hands it off. Tackle him, please. 2-3 yards on that play. I'm not counting on this defense to get a stop. I want to know what Spencer Rattler was so pissed about. I don't think he was that pissed at himself. We haven't seen him that animated ever. I doubt he's that animated about his own pass. People are saying it looked like Olave stopped running on that. I want to see that replay. Another look at it. 2nd and 7. Basically, they get a first down and this game's over. Drake made a throw. Quick out bout. Why are we playing 30 yards back when they need 7 yards? That's Booty with the first down. Why are we playing 30 yards off the damn football? Damn. I think we should have just gone for it on 4th down, guys. Do we really trust this defense to get a stop or our offense to get 7 yards? May hands it off. Good tackle from Justin Reed in the backfield with the TFL. And it looks like the Saints are going to use their final timeout. We got 2-minute warning left, and that's it. A first down and this game's over. A first down in this game is over. Second down and 12. 3:25 left in the game. You guys can see it. Oh, it's not even updated. The clock thing down there, it's not even updated. Whatever. You get the point. I don't know why it's not updating. May to throw. May under some pressure. Kind of sacked. He stopped at the line of scrimmage. Shepard with the ankle tackle. Big play there from him. 3rd and 11. If he doesn't make that tackle, it might be game over. This game might be over if he doesn't do that. All right, 3rd and 11. Please. This is the game right now. This is it. Made to throw. Saints with some pressure. May going downside to Diggs. Cut. That's it. Oh, no, that's Booty. Booty on Kool-Aid. That's game. That's it. Game is over. Saints drop to 1-5. We got the 2-minute warning, and that's it. I don't think the game like is technically over, but like it's over. We'd get the ball back with what, like 25 seconds? If they could have just like hit him out of bounds so he couldn't get 2 feet. We play the Bears next week. And they're challenging if he was in bounds or out of bounds. Can we just wrap this up? I mean, the only way the Saints get the ball back is if they force a fumble. Can we just hurry the hell up, dude? Can we please just like play some football and hurry this up? Oh, all right, yeah, that's game. Game's over. All right. That's game, yeah. That's it. 2-minute warning, and they're going to kneel it out. All right. We all know that's a game, so I think that'll do it for the stream. Appreciate you guys all being in here. Fun stream. Sucks that the game went this way, but it is what it is. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good rest of your Sunday.